This is Jarrod Horak, and in this video, I'm going to share the latest Kentucky Derby news for Tuesday, April 22nd, and give out my top 3 live long shots. And if you're interested in my Triple Crown Series full cards, I've been doing Triple Crown Series full cards online since the 1990s. I've had a lot of success with my Triple Crown Series full cards, and if you're interested in them, you'll find them at the runawayhorse.com on my shop page. I'm doing full cards this year for Kentucky Oaks Day, Kentucky Derby Day, for Preakness Week, Black-Eyed Susan Day, the day before the Preakness, and then Preakness Stakes Day, and then multiple full cards, Belmont Stakes Week at Saratoga, including Belmont Stakes Day full card on Saturday, June 7th. And right now, my early Kentucky Derby analysis is complete, and I will send that Kentucky Derby analysis to you if you pre-purchase any of my Kentucky Derby products. So go to the runawayhorse.com on my shop page if you're interested in my Triple Crown Series products, and I will include a link to my shop page in the video description below. And I also posted my Kentucky Derby 2025 report earlier this week at the runawayhorse.com on my Kentucky Derby page. So if you want to read that article, you can go over to the runawayhorse.com on that Derby page, and I will also include a link in the video description below to that article, and that article includes updated point standings and my exceptional 11 Derby contenders. And the horses, right now, 24 horses still targeting the Kentucky Derby. And through April 22nd, those horses are Admire Daytona, your UAE Derby winner, Luxor Cafe from Japan. Then you have Burnham Square, Sandman, Journalism, Rodriguez, Tiztastic, your Louisiana Derby winner, and your Florida Derby winner, Tappan Street, Florida Derby runner-up, Sovereignty. And then you have Final Gambit, Coal Battle, Chunk of Gold, Citizen Bull, Owen Almighty, East Avenue, Publisher, still a maiden for trainer Steve Asmussen, American Promise, that's a Dwayne Lucas trainee. Then you have Flying Mohawk, Grande for trainer Todd Pletcher, and then the 20th horse on the list right now, Built. And we're going to find out if he's going to run in the Derby when he has his next workout. And then the 4 also eligibles right now, Neoequos, Render Judgment, Baeza for trainer John Sheriffs on the West Coast, and then California Burrito. And we had a couple workouts on April 22nd. Admire Daytona, the UAE Derby winner, he had an easy workout, a half mile in 53.20 seconds. Now, 33 horses worked a half mile at Churchill Downs on April 22nd, and this was the 33rd and slowest work of all of those works. But he was just stretching his legs out there. He wasn't really asked for much run. Coal Battle, he went a half mile in 47.80, much faster than Admire Daytona. And that was third best of 33. And then he was out 5 furlongs in a minute, .80. So Coal Battle looked solid in this workout. And we talked about Built, the last horse on the list. And he did look good having a gallop at Churchill on Tuesday. And he will have his Derby workout in the coming days. And we're going to find out after that workout if he runs in the Kentucky Derby or the Pat Day Mile. And a couple other horses galloped on Tuesday, looked decent. American Promise and East Avenue. And they both should be forwardly placed in the Kentucky Derby. And then Sandman, your Grade 1 Arkansas Derby winner from Off the Pace. He's a late runner. He's looking for pace help in the Kentucky Derby, and he's scheduled to have a workout on Wednesday, April 23rd. And now we'll get to the 3 live long shots, and I'm going to do them in alphabetical order. And my first live long shot for the Kentucky Derby this year is Chunk of Gold, and he's run a total of 4 times, and he has 1 win and 3 runner-up finishes. Now, his first 2 career starts were at Turfway Park, and he had a debut maiden win at Turfway in December. And then in his next start, he ran in the Leonidas Stakes, and he ended up finishing second there. And then he moved over to dirt for the Grade 2 Risen Star Stakes. In his first start on dirt, good effort. He ended up finishing second there from Off the Pace, and then he was off the pace again in the Louisiana Derby, and he ended up finishing second in that race. So he's one that, looking at his daily racing form, Kentucky Derby odds, 30-1, he's going to be a big price. He should be finishing, and his speed figures are on the rise. Looking at his buyer speed figures, looking at his thoroughgraph numbers, he seems to be getting faster. Jarrod Horak is his rider, and Ethan West is his trainer, and he's one that's probably going to be flying under the radar, and I think that he can get involved from Off the Pace, and if you're playing exotics, a horse like Chunk of Gold could be worth using. His sire, Preservationist, he won the Grade 2 Suburban Stakes and the Grade 2 Woodward in 2019, and his third dam, Gold and Delicious, won the Grade 3 Fleur de Lis at Churchill Downs in 1997. The second live long shot for the Kentucky Derby this year, Grande for trainer Todd Pletcher. And his daily racing form Kentucky Derby odds right now, 15-1. And this horse has run 3 times, 2 wins and a runner-up finish. Now he has not raced, or he did not race as a 2-year-old. So all of his starts have been this year. And he stretched out second time out, and he won at 1 mile and 1/8 at Gulfstream Park, and that was on February 27th. And then last time, his first stakes start was in the Grade 2 Wood Memorial. Now that day, Rodriguez from the inside post under Mike Smith was able to just get out there and set the pace. Grande was racing wide, stalking that pace, so he was wide throughout in the Wood Memorial, and he ended up finishing a clear second. Now if you're looking at some performance ratings like Thoroughgraph, Grande actually got a better number on the Thoroughgraph scale than the winner Rodriguez. It's because he lost all of that ground racing wide, and Rodriguez from the inside post was able to set all the pace and save the ground there. So Grande ran a quality race, finishing second in the Wood Memorial. He should have gotten a lot out of that race, and he has tactical speed. He has plenty of upside with just 3 starts under his belt, but that could be the problem as well, because is he ready for the Kentucky Derby in just his 4th lifetime start? His trainer, Todd Pletcher, he's won the Kentucky Derby twice, and his jockey, John Velasquez, has won the Kentucky Derby 3 times. Now for Grande, his sire is Curlin, and Curlin was 3rd in the Kentucky Derby, 1st in the Preakness, and 2nd in the Belmont Stakes. And he's also the sire of Kentucky Derby favorite this year, Journalism. And for Curlin, he sired a lot of good horses over the years, including Preakness winner Exaggerator and Belmont Stakes winner Palace Malice, and then a bunch of other Grade 1 winners, including Vino Rosso, Idiomatic, Malathaat, Elite Power, Keen Ice, Clairiere, Cody's Wish, Kentucky Derby runner-up Good Magic, Stellar Wind, Nest, Raging Sea, Carolina, and Obligatory. So you can see Curlin has been a very good sire. He was a good racehorse as well. And so far, so good for Grande. With just 3 starts under his belt, he has a lot of promise in his career. Now the dam for this one, Journey Home, won the Grade 3 Jimmy Durante Stakes and listed Christiana Stakes, and placed in 3 other graded stakes races. And the second dam, Soul Search, was 3rd in the Grade 1 Personal Ensign and 2nd in the Grade 1 Spinster. So it has some class in that pedigree as well. Grande is one that could be making a run in the stretch and getting a jump on the deep closers. Now the final live long shot for the 2025 Kentucky Derby, that will be Publisher, a maiden for trainer Steve Asmussen, with 7 starts, no wins, 2 seconds, and 3 runner-up finishes. And his speed ratings are on the rise, and he's 20-1 for that daily racing form line for the Kentucky Derby. And Steve Asmussen is the trainer, and he's yet to win the Kentucky Derby, but he's had some horses hit the board. And for Publisher, he's one that he's definitely getting better based on that nice runner-up finish in the Arkansas Derby last time out. And Irad Ortiz Jr. is going to ride him at Churchill Downs. And he's been sharp in his recent gallops and his workouts as well. He's been outworking his stablemate, Tiztastic, who won the Louisiana Derby. So for Publisher, he's working well, galloping, he's looking good in the gallops, and based on that good, clear runner-up finish in the Arkansas Derby, that definitely suggests that his form is on the improve, and he is a son of Triple Crown winner American Pharoah. The dam on this one, Indian Pride, was 3rd in the Grade 2 Raven Run and 1st in the listed Shine Again, and so the pedigree's decent here. You have an improving maiden. I'm not sure that he can win the race, but I think if you're playing exotics, a horse like Publisher could definitely be worth using in the exotics in the Kentucky Derby. So my 3 live long shots, Chunk of Gold, Grande, and Publisher. And that'll do it for this video. I'm going to be having some more Road to the Kentucky Derby videos coming up this week. Every day I'm trying to get a new video on. So like, comment, and share this content if you like it. Subscribe to my channel as well. It's free to subscribe. And until I see you next time, good luck at the races.